Hello? Hello, who's the first person that I see? Adam! Hello! You're the first name that I saw in the chat. Hello, Adam. But yes, I hope you guys have been good. We are here. We are ready to rumble. I say that, although I'll be honest, I've pretty much been ignoring the DML event. I have been so into Portia instead. So I'm not gonna lie. I have not done very much in the event so far. Did you know yesterday I played Portia for 20.5 hours? I know, we might have a problem. You think it's something you start playing, you still have your save. What? What were you thinking? Zadu Indeedy is back. Do I remember you? Not even doing that anymore. Cream Fan, hello to you as well. Kevin, hello to you as well. You think 1 element plus 2 element is better for Dark Ice? What do you mean? You need 4 elements. You can't do 1 element dragons plus a 2 element dragon. That's not how that works. That wouldn't work. Again, you need at least 4 elements. So if you only give 3 elements, obviously the breed isn't going to work. Dave, you wanted your shout out. There you go, Mr. Davey. It's me, a Mario. Oh. Oh no! When is the live stream starting? It's already started. What do you mean? It is starting, but you know, we're already here. I know what you mean. I know what you mean, my friend. You do not have the Dark Ice yet. Oh, Mike's feeling pretty lonely then. Little Mikey over here. He's got no friends if no one else has it either. Frost plus Fire, best couple. Yeah, it is one of the best ones. It's one of like top 3. It depends on how frequently you come back to the game though. Do I like pugs? They're alright. I don't think them like my favourite dog species ever. How do you get the Dark Ice? You don't know the elements? It tells you in game how to. You need to breed together 2 dragons that have water, fire, metal, and earth. You didn't even get Ice Feather? Well, neither have I yet. Like, have you seen my event progress? We're only on tier 7. Honestly, it's because I've just been too lazy to log in. Honestly. Actually, I'm going to turn the music down very slightly. Just very slightly, because my brain is still getting into the day. There we go, I think that's better. Whereas face, not every stream has face. That's it. That's what I've said before. You have to treasure it when it's here. It's a little special thing that will just randomly be here or not be here. Depends on the day. There are factors that go into that, but from your perspective, that's essentially all that it is. So. Gamers player. I thought you were just saying gamers. I have done it. I have bred him. Gamers, we are successful. Such intense DML gamers. Alright, we could probably do a couple of clan quests though while we're here. You're at level 8 on the solo event, almost done with it. Well, that doesn't mean you're close to the end of the event yet. But no siree. Just because you're near the end of tier 8 doesn't mean you're nearly done. Because those final tiers are normally like quadruple the time of the other tiers. What level am I at? I'm at 7, like I just showed everyone. You need to join a clan? Just keep applying to clans that you find. Like, eventually someone's probably gonna accept you, right? Mamma mia! But yeah, we're just doing the clan quests for now, and then we can focus on the rest of the daily grindy stuff. So we're gonna collect all these pet dragons, sure. The solo event is so hard. I don't think it's hard, it's just sort of tedious. I love you, Tag! But yeah, just FYI, anyone that asks that overused sentence will just not get a response today. So if you're wondering why I'm not responding to you saying that is my answer right now. I'm announcing it literally 6 minutes into the stream so that there is no questioning it. What are the best combo? Because I tried the Rust and Boiling Dragon for like 3 days. Well, I do already have the breeding guide video up on the channel, but you know, if you want to see different combos, there is a listing on here, and there's also the Game Lore forums, which are another way of seeing it as well. But the Rust and Fire is the given combo, and then there's stuff like the Metal plus Elemental, and then there's option 2, option 3, option 4, option 5, option... Again, there's so many options, and I always tell you where to go and find it if you need to know. There's no need to ever not know what the combo is for anything. There are so many different places where you can go to find out. Do I still have the memory of petting all my dragons challenge? Yeah, I have it seared into my brain until the end of time. Oh, my voice is dying. What is this about being French? Or do you only speak French? Because I don't speak any French. Do I like the Dark Ice? Yeah, he's one of my, I think, top 3 dragons in the game, to be honest. I think it's pretty sweet. Do you know what the next Dragon of the Month is? Not yet. Again, normally they only announce it, like, a couple of days before the new month. So we'll have to see. But I doubt it. That we're gonna see it any time in the next few days. Oh, I should have done that one. Hence. Oh, whatever. Again, anyone that also says you're ignoring me will also be ignored, because I was clearly not ignoring you before. It's because you used the same overused term as last time. So again, I've already announced it. If you ask the same questions over and over, and the ones that I've already said are stupid questions, I will not answer them. Do I like Freya? No, I think she can go and rot, just like Mr. Hathor can. When you started the reminder of the stream, you got it? Oh my god, YouTube working for once, excuse me? What happens when you buy 20 diamonds? Does it give you VIP 1 forever? It would give you VIP 2, I believe, if you bought 20. Because VIP level 1 is when you activate VIP tickets, but you've never actually spent anything. Because it didn't used to be like that, they did change it. But VIP 2, I believe, is if you spent 20. Cookie and Ninja, hello. Michael Rudolph. There you go. I said your name. Do you like the Agave? He's alright. Not the best, but he's alright. Why no face cam? I already explained. Some days we have it, some days we don't. Deal with it. That's why you gotta tune in whenever you can. Find out what's going on. You have every dragon in the game? Nobody does. There are regional and special event only dragons that some people literally cannot have. But I especially won't, because I don't lose sleep over DML anymore, and plus, I don't spend money on dragon bundles or anything. Can I bring back DML Reborn? I would rather gouge my eyes out with a rusty fork. What's my favourite dragon? Tells you in the livestream description, but main 3 are the Caterpillar, Imperial, and New Dark Ice is probably up there. Why don't I have Hathor in my team? Because I wasn't willing to spend the hundreds and hundreds of pounds to get him. And plus, I refused to delve into RNG loot boxes to begin with, because it should not be in a game for children. And I don't particularly like the light element either. Is the Dark Ice plus Tiger plus Regal a good team? No. Again, there's no point asking if your team is good until you have a full Legendary Plus team. What if Gameloft gave you 1,000 gems? They've given me more than that before. What do you mean? What do you mean, what if? I'd be appreciative, but that's like it. I know, the berry dragon looks like he has huge gangrenous or cancerous lumps on him. He's sort of freaky. You have to go have fun, Galaxy. Let's go in dungeon. Dungeon time! Can you get Andy again because you don't have it now? If you don't have the Autumn Dragon now, you can't get it at the moment. Have I seen a microscope? I have been in a science lab before, yes. You bred him? Ooh, nice. You can't win dungeon battles, give a tip. Fully upgrade your dragons. Make sure your team are as evenly leveled as possible. And normally you either want to start off with a dragon that's either going to one-shot, like I use plant because I know it's going to one-shot the enemies. Or if you can't do that, then what you're going to have to do is put your supportive dragon in the front slot. So start off with wind, start off with earth, but wind is super good for the dungeon stuff. I remember I never used to be able to do the dungeon way back when with my old team, and I could never understand why. And then I just changed the order that my dragons were in, and I never struggled ever again. It was super disappointing that I could have done all of those dungeon runs if I'd have just put a different dragon in the front slot. So it's worth experimenting a bit. Do I like microscopes? There's nothing special about them, they're just microscopes. They don't really interest me. Do I know what is a fold scope? No. Is that even a thing? Oh, Lemmy, hello! Do I like the ice cream? Not really. It's alright, but it's not one of the best looking dragons in the game. It looks pretty derpy. And normally I like the derpy ones, but I don't like that reused body over and over again like they used to do. Is there going to be another Andy breeding event? No idea. It is completely up to them, but... I mean, we haven't had the autumn come back for a while, so if anything, it might come back as a bundle dragon. What element is my favourite? Plant and shadow. 11 out of 10. Which title? Dark ICEY. That's just his name, isn't it? You wish you had all the dragons like me? Do you? It's 4 years of grinding. A fold scope. That's not the base one at all, is it? Because there are like 5 billion different microscopes. Are you sure you're not just referring to only one microscope in living existence? Who am I? I don't know. That's a question of self-reflection you might have to answer yourself, my friend. Who am I? What is the meaning of life? Loki, Odin, Lantern? That's alright. I do like the Lantern Dragon. Like, he's a nice backup, but, you know, if you could replace that with, like, a Hathor or a Freya, I think, you know, that would be insane. Do you like Shadow or Light element better? Shadow. Dark ICEY. We're getting a lot of these clan quests done. It's funny how I always do clan quests when there's no event on. I don't know what's up with that. Did I hear about the Codex update? Yes, I've heard about it from data miners. Which is unfortunate. I've already seen the screenshots of all of them. So no, I will not be discussing them. Don't want to get banned. Otherwise I would. How much breeding time does a rainbow dragon take? What is it, like 6 hours or something? It's similar to that. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've had the need to breed one. Who am I? Can I give you a name? Brendan. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, your name's Brendan. Oi! What, Brunei? What you say to me? Cosmic Creations is a joke. IKR is my clan full yes. Okay, I don't care about microscopes. Banana is interested with energy to stun. Well, yeah, the early game upgrades that you take are pretty important for your progress, but the thing is, the upgrades that are good in the early game aren't the same as the upgrades that are actually the best overall. Alright, have fun, Lemmy. Thank you for being here. Name your Loki Atreus. I think he already got a name, didn't he? Or I said that he was keeping the one that he had. Plus, he doesn't have a bow. If he had a bow, I might be willing to call him Atreus. Brendan! I'm glad that you are now being decisive. How many legendaries you got? 43, I think, is what I counted last stream. Like, different species. You lost Stardust Shoes Bay? Depends. I've always seen the Stardust as a boy. How about that? When did I start playing DML? January 2015. You think the Red Scale event was worse than this one? They were both as bad as each other, but this one's even worse because it brings back a legendary that people have been waiting for like over a year and a half to come back. And then they make it literally just about impossible for regular people to do it. Like, it's bad enough making epics near impossible to get, but people just sort of write off and go, whatever, I don't care enough. But as soon as you bring out limited time legendaries that people have been waiting for, people start getting annoyed. I don't blame them. Love the duck in the corner. I know, right? He's always having a jig. Never not having a jig. You call him boy? Exactly, just call him boy. Then that's like a double part. So rather than calling him Atreus, you just call the Loki Dragon boy. And then you know what it means, right? You know people in USA shamelessly have XX. What? What are you talking about? And why are you talking about the US anyway? It's not like I even lived there. I can obviously say that I've heard things about America, and obviously you can make judgments based off of media and things like that, but normally that's biased. So it's normally a better idea to just not fully assume that you know everything about a country until you've been there. It's like India. I thought that India was a cool place. I went there and I worked out, or I found out it was even worse than I thought it was. How about that? Same with most places though. I always look at some place, I'm like, oh, I wonder how cool this place is gonna be. Oh yeah, it sucks. Great. I'll enjoy never going there again. Except I had to stay there because I lived there. I don't know what you're referring to, Vaish. You're ill so you're not in school? Ah, one of those days, I see. Mom, I'm too sick! No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Maybe you're truly sick, maybe you're not. All I'm gonna say is there were a few times where, you know, because I used to get decent grades, it'd be like, I'd barely had any time off school, and then I used to go, hey, can I have today off? And it'd be like, no, why should you? And it's like, because I've only had one day off this month. Can I please have the day off tomorrow? It's like, fine. I used to enjoy that. Why was India bad now? Oh, I don't know. Rampant homelessness, people dying on the streets. Epidemic of begging, epidemic of rich versus poor right next to each other. People purposely getting taken out of things to improve the country because the government is corrupt, like a lot of Eastern, well, all government is corrupt, but especially in the East. So apart from those very obvious in-your-face issues, there's also the problem with the wild dogs over there. There's also the fact that nothing is regulated. The food makes people ill. You have any water outside, you're gonna get violently ill. Mosquitoes kill you. So much. So much. You give me another country, I could probably, like a country that I've been in, I could probably name you another 50 things wrong with it as well. Awaken my dragons? I do I want! Could you look like Quack's mom or Papa? Neither. You're glad it's not happening in Czech? Or Czechia? What is the strongest legendary? There's no single strongest. Unless you're going by pure base attack stat, but that's not entirely accurate. But, you know, the autumn's pretty good. How'd you get instant win tickets VIP levels? The lava of Mercury equals Dark Ice? Look, if you're ever going to play around with combos, you're better off just using the combos given on the wiki, or given in the videos that I make, or given on the forums. Because you could go, does this combo work? It may work, but it's not going to be the most optimal combo. There are common dragons that you can breed and use that are better than most other combos, so you're better off breeding those. Hey, hello! Like, in general, it's just better off, you're better off not messing around with random combos if you actually do it. No, I'm not adopted. I just don't look like either of them. The UK. Knife crime is rampant in a lot of states. And you get a lot of chavs, especially around this area, and they're just not nice people to be around, in general. Some people don't like the weather, which is fair, you know. Suddenly it'll be like fine, and then it'll just go to absolutely chilling, frosty inside your home, which is pretty bad. Some people are given too much welfare, and then people become complacent, and it just becomes an absolute troglodyte of an area. Not just that, some of the public transport, even though it claims to be really good, it's actually shockingly bad. And plus, apparently there is a homelessness crisis over here as well. Not to the extent of India, obviously, or somewhere like that, but for a Western country, it's not doing too hot. What was my father's salary? I don't know, but, I mean, it was probably higher than most people's, like the average person. From everything I gathered, because I'm not the sort of person that goes up to my dad and goes, how much money do you make, Dad? You know, I just don't care enough. If like, especially when I was like, what, 10? No, in India I was like 7. No, we weren't rich, but I mean, he works in tech, and we went all the way around the world, so obviously you're gonna get paid well while you're moving around everywhere, right? Combination used? I used the fire and rust, if that's what you mean. Dragon of the Month is the easiest way to get legendaries. Incorrect! The breeding for the Siren and Pixie is easier. Have I got the Chain Dragon? No, I haven't even done the event yet. Where do I live address? Oh yeah, I'm going to openly dox myself on the internet. Good question. You're gonna eat dinner, see you after my meal? Alright, have fun, suit! Talk about the OTT update. What, you mean the one that's coming soon? I can't talk about that one yet. I can't. Again, the one time that I revealed info that I didn't even think was real info and it ended up being real, I got threatened with, like... I got threatened, let's just say that. So I'm not allowed to do that anymore. Like, the one time I did it, I didn't even think the info was legit. It's just like, everyone else does it anyway, but I am not allowed to do it, so let's not do that. What do I think about Apollo boy? I don't know, he's still doing life in prison for a crime he never committed. You don't have school today? How do you not know? Does it just suddenly, is it like, oh, there's been a meteorite explosion, sorry. When you were 6, you used to think the new drink of the week was like the gobbler. What? Are you saying you didn't use the given combo? People still don't. How much time do I play in DML? I have no idea how to equate that to you. There's no in-game stat. If there was an in-game stat to show it, I would be certainly interested, but this isn't the kind of game to have that. It's evening in India? Well, yeah, it would be. You wanna follow me on Twitch? Well, yeah, I was considering whether I was gonna stream my time in Portia on here or in Twitch. But I think I should probably get into the routine of, you know, streaming on Twitch and then uploading the VODs when they're slightly edited to YouTube. The only problem is the VODs are so annoying to have to edit. And sometimes, obviously, you can't have the VODs on YouTube if you play out copyrighted music, so certain games are just never going up. And when I say threatened, I do mean by the company, not just by random people, so... yeah, let's not delve into that. It's like when I showed a bug off, which I thought was the intentional way of it happening, and then I got threatened then as well, so that was beautiful. I did make very angry posts and emails to them about it, but... I don't think they'd do it now. Because they're barely in contact with anyone these days, but... I don't know. It rained and the ice froze over the roads. Ah, you wake up at 5:30 for school. What the heck? Do you start school at like 7? What is the most word that you don't like? No word. I think every word should be usable. Like, I am someone that doesn't care what the word is. Like, I don't know, I'm not one for policing people's dialect or what they say, but... I know, obviously some people these days are a little bit too fragile for their own good. Some kids like to lie about their age. Oh, they all do, especially online. I think it's a good thing if you're... saying you're younger than you are, and then you just cut off the conversation with people that are like trying to slide into your dirty juvenile DMs. But if you try and pretend you're older, like we all have, that's not good. We are always in contact with customer cake. They reply real quick. Yes, always. I have definitely seen a response within 2 weeks recently. Do I have Aries? No, I'm not willing to spend that amount of money on that. You know, when I read it, I thought you said, do you have ears? I was like, no. Monka, You open DML watching this? You got the 2-day breed? Nice, nice, nice. So, there's some free Ascension fodder. Get to the bus stop at 6:30. That's the thing, you finish at 2:25 though. Most places wouldn't finish that early. Cream fan, Chinchino. I don't know how those two things link up, but there you go. You're now named after the Pokemon Chinchino. I don't look up YouTubers because I'm working on vids. Not just when I'm working on my own thing, but, you know, I'd rather play my own game most of the time. And plus, all the YouTubers that I used to like, only a few of them still actually do stuff. A lot of them just sort of dropped off the face of the earth. Why did I start YouTube? I wanted to trade Pokemon and show my bird off, that was it. There's a video of people reacting to words that should be banned in 2019. Ugh. Pathetic. Imagine 200 years ago going up to a writer and people saying, All of these words are banned, you're not allowed to use them. It's like, you start policing it now, where do we get in 400 years? We have half the dictionary banned? Because someone thinks there's some sort of offense in it? I just think it's a bad precedent to start. If you start it now, it's never gonna stop. Until there's some sort of rioting, which there already is. But it's only gonna make tensions worse. When will I have my own babies? Hopefully not for a while. You don't even have the dark eyes yet? Rest in rip. What's the dragon in the middle? What, the blue one? Hermes? Is that the one that you mean? Ahmed, hello? You gonna try for the cosmos? Well, best of luck to you, Deku, baby. You have a burp community on Discord? Really? You see, that's the problem. I have so much, or I have so many pages that I follow that are bird related already. So I feel like if I joined any more, like a Discord group for it, I'd just never get anything done. I think it's better that we just don't involve ourselves with that at all. Also, we can enchant Joko. Look at that. Do I like Android or PC? I would rather slit my ears off than play Android DML for an extended period of time. You got it the second time? That's nice, though. Have I seen cheek cells? I don't remember if it was cheek cells, but I've definitely done stuff before because I did biology for one of my high school years, as in like the higher years, not just like, oh yes, in year 7 we did some biology. I still have pictures of stuff. Yeah, look at that though. Joko's gonna wreck some face. You just began level 8 in the event? Nice so. You would die if I slit my ears. I wonder what it'd be like to slit your ears. I don't think you have a lot of feeling in your ears, do you? Because I don't think you have a lot of nerves. I don't know. I don't think so, but I may be wrong. Bio is Bay? No. Hated it. 1 + 1. 17? If the future made a watch that can change your age, what age would you want to be? I think that's a really dangerous piece of technology and should never exist. Because, I don't know, everyone wants to be a different age from what they are. Or if they're their current age, why do you want something else? It's like everyone's just constantly going, oh, I wish I was this, I wish I was that, I wish I was a 7-foot basketball player, I wish I was thinner. There's just all of those things like, oh, I wish I was different from what I am. Can I take, or you can take Autumn Dragon, what do you mean? Hello, Dragon. I hate all the subjects. I don't appreciate the school system's teachings. You could easily just learn that on your own. It's like, school is a mandatory way of forcing people to be up to a certain level. But the thing is, if you cared enough about a specific subject, you could just look it up and find it all out yourself. Obviously, you could say that school makes it easier, but I think, especially at like university level, you could just learn all of that anyway. Like, people talk about this all the time, people that are university professors and that, they're like, to be honest with you, in this day and age you can find all the info online. But people will still pay thousands, like hundreds of thousands to go to university to barely do the course because they're just doing it because they don't want to have to work yet. It's really sad. Did I get good marks in tests? I've already told you this before. The tests that I have, the grades that I go off of, I got Oh, Tui Ha. Thank you for joining us, by the way, but I got A stars in most of my subjects, which was the highest grade at the time for the equivalent. So that would be A star now, I think. I don't remember. That's for the English equivalent. I think I got 1 B. Or was it 2 Bs? I think one was, it was either 1 or 2 Bs. I think the only one was in PE because me and the teacher had a major disagreement about personal hygiene settings for a teenager. And so they marked me down on the final exam test because they were like, no, you need to do this instead. I was like, no, you're talking out of your ass, lady, so that's fine. Like, it doesn't mean anything. Your actual grades mean absolutely nothing. As long as you have, like, C grades, 90% of universities are going to take you up anyway. It's only, like, the really select universities, and stuff like Cambridge are a joke. Like, if you want to go there, you basically have to be willing to sign your soul off to Satan. Not because it's difficult, necessarily, but because the people there are, like, the living embodiment of people that I hope to never meet in my life. It's just like, university culture these days is so bad. 7 times 8, 3! You bred the cosmos and the siren, yay, for me. That was pretty good. You're alone in the house? Ooh, getting spooky. What is your less? What is your high? Yeah, see, how about that? Get pwned. But I don't know why you decided to level up the school bus, Dragon. 12 by 12, 23. Why do I keep going to 3s? It's like we keep obsessing over 3s. It's like the first number that comes to my mind. What's quack into quack? A duck sandwich. Oh my god, that actually sounds pretty nice, depending on the context, or it could be absolutely horrific. Because you could either do it where you, like, put the cooked duck meat on the sandwich, or you could just find a baby duck and put it between 2 pieces of bread and just chomp on it. I don't know, I'd say that's probably not the most beautiful image I've ever thought of, but that's the first thing that I thought of. Favorite dragon? Again, I've already said this, it's in the live stream description, but the dragons that I like are the Imperial, the Caterpillar, and Mr. Dark Ice. My birthstone? I actually don't know. Like, I don't give a crap about gemstones, to be honest. And I'm not the sort of supernatural sort of person, so I don't. It's like how everyone goes, "What's your star sign?" It's like, it's cool if you want to ask, but I don't know why you're asking because it's literally irrelevant to me. If dragons were real, we would be extinct. Indeed, the world would not function. Those with all the money and the firepower to house them would probably ruin it for everyone else, which is pretty typical of humans, actually. Have you done XX? What is this XX? I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what? You said this before, and I already said I don't know what you're talking about if you don't actually tell me. Is the siren good? No. Spooky part, it's the middle of the night. Ooh. Spoopy, spoopy. Don't put baby ducks in bread and chomp on them. I do what I want. Alright, get told. I do what I want. If I'm gonna chomp some baby ducks and some bread, I'm gonna do it. If you could create your own dragon, what would it be? I've said this before, I have no idea. I'm not the creative sort when it comes to DML. I've just played DML so much that I find it difficult to think so creatively. But maybe something like, a flamingo. There we go. The first thing that I found in my bedroom. Beish, you've already asked this question before. Why are you asking it again? I am engaged. If you need any more answer to it than that, I think you need to understand how human beings work. What do you think is the coolest basic legendary dragon? Oh, the pixie's pretty strong overall. Let's put quacks in some bread. No, only I'm allowed to do that. That doesn't make sense still, Vaish, what you're saying. If truth, do you have babies? If death, fight the Malistraker. What? I mean, I'll fight him anyway, and I'll also answer your question. No, I don't have babies, what? Yeah, I'll check the collector points in a sec as well. And I wasn't talking to you, Roblox. Don't worry. Wait, how do we check the collector points again? It's in here, right? Leaderboard. We are at 86,000 at the moment. 86,000. If only I'd have bought every single dragon on offer, right? We have Pantech on our friends list. Wait, there are 2 Pantech accounts. What? Why are there 2 Pantechs? What's going on? I don't know which one we have added then. Maybe they have dual accounts, in which case I admire the dedication, but golly gosh, I would not want to be you. Has the Darkfire been available? Wait, which one? You mean... this guy? Because this guy was apparently available to newer players, but not to everyone else. It was some weird thing that they never officially announced. Yes, Vaish, I get what you're saying about that, which is why I answered your question. You are very dense sometimes. For someone that apparently loves biology, you really struggle with English. I know that you're foreign, so I'm not going to blame you too much. I'm just saying. You're a little bit slow on the whole parade. Me, Brandon. Hello? Goodbye? Question mark? When will I get the arena dragons? Oh, I don't know. When we get all 3 of them leveled up? It's not that. It's the fact that I already answered your question, yet you still explained it again. You like Brawl Stars a lot? It's pretty... I remember it got played for a little while, but then people stopped playing it. Yes, I know you're Brandon. Me quack. You Brandon. It's raining quack sandwiches. Ooh. Raining quack How did I not 3-star this fight, by the way? What the heck? Would you actually not, game? Do you like fighting? No, I don't like any fighting. So apparently quack times quack is 44. I don't know where you got that from. Why did the song stop? Don't put a long, like, 20-second pause in your music. Do you believe in demons? Though? No. Of course not. If demons existed, human beings would not exist. It's that simple. Anything not overpowered and calamity-esque in terms of already being on Earth does not exist. How long have we been streaming today? For 45 minutes so far. You can breed ICEY. Oh, I'll give you a cuddle and make it better. No, but seriously, keep trying. You don't have that many days left now. Only like 8 days, which is still plenty of time. Resident Evil 7? Why, I've already played all the old Resident Evils. Like, I played 4. I say that, I haven't played all of them. I played 4, 5, and 6 mainly. And 7, I've seen it, and I think it's like probably my least favorite out of all the Resident Evil games, which is a contentious opinion, is all I'm gonna say, because people really, really don't like Resident Evil 6, even though I had lots of good memories with it because it was fun to play with other people. And Fixior, hello! And I'm not going to say the game was the best quality game out there, but I think it was fun for what I wanted to play it for. You can't breed the meteorite either. Salamander and eel. Actually, I know this is a waste of Kronos, but I'm probably going to do it anyway, because I literally don't care. Waste! Oh, and XY Nomex, thank you for subscribing as well. Do you know something about Anonymous? Yeah, they're a joke. They're really not scary. They like to pretend they are. They're like those scary neckbeard basement dwellers that go, I am power, we are legion. It's funny, but yeah, I don't know. Most of the members that try and say they're official members probably aren't. They probably would need help tying their shoes in the morning from mommy. Do I have a Ouija board? No, because I'm not an idiot. If you're in tier 7 and the event will end in 5 days, can you finish the event? I'm not sure yet. Honestly, I'm not sure. Do I eat ducks? Honestly, I can't remember the last time I had duck, but I have eaten duck before. I'm a cannibal. You're eating the banana dragon right now? Oh, yikes. Yikers, poor little banana. Where's that banana dragon? You gotta go? Alright, take care. I actually have no idea where he is. Play PUBG? No. I'm not even coming up with a joke for that one. That's how little I care about PUBG. I actually don't know where a banana is. Ah, that's the problem with having so many random dragons. I can't find anything. Oh, he was here. Little sap. God, why are you hiding from me, you donut? A good chat with you? I've been chatting with everyone. What is the weirdest dragon? I don't know, there are a lot of weird ones out there. Although, you know, some of the best contenders for weird dragons, I would say, are probably dragons like Mr. Burger over here. Like, who thinks, like, who wakes up in the morning, goes into work and says, you know what dragon we're gonna pop in the game? A burger dragon. I'm not saying I dislike it, I'm saying I love the thought process, but who does that? Wondrous. Maybe they, like, sat down in, like, an ideas meeting and were like, what have we not done yet? Fast food. The kids love it, so they must love a dragon like it, right? Have you ever seen a duckling that's white, even if it's not an adult? Yeah. Yeah, I'm almost certain I have. If they're not ducks, they were like herons or something. Do I play Brawl Stars? I do not. If I want to be my friend in Dragon Mania, my name is Dragon Master. Well, everyone that wants to be Dragon's friend, Adam. Wrath Dragon. What about the Wrath Dragon? What's your strongest dragon, Hermes or Autumn? Technically, the Hermes Dragon is stronger right now because they are both at Enchantment 3. But, you know, Joko has his own bonuses, but Andy has Shadow. And Shadow is incredibly good. How much do we need to wait until the next Divine event? Whenever they feel like giving it to us. But we are getting a new update, especially one related to the Codex, and we're getting new dragons soon, so I don't think the Divine event's going to be coming quite yet. If anything, it's possible that they might put the new dragon image files into the coming update, but, you know, hide them, and then release the Divine update a little bit later, if they were going to do one. If. Do you love biology? Why is everyone asking about this? No. I appreciate the work that biologists do, but it's not my sort of thing. You saw a duck getting tortured in your childhood? Yikers. You're still a noob, only level 44. Your level doesn't matter. It's not- this is a casual game, it's not a skill-based video game, so I don't feel too bad about that. Is it normal a player can't even enchant their tiger dragon to 3 stars? Depends on what point you're at. Like, if they add an event with a month duration, I'd rather die. Are you a noob or a pro player? Again, what's the point in asking that about a casual game? There's no way of basing whether you're better than someone else, like, skill-wise in this game, because, again, I explain this pretty much every stream, but it's like, how do you know if player 1 is better than player 2? They have more dragons? Yeah, well, maybe player 2 bought more dragons with hard cash. So does that mean that you're a better player simply because you pay more money? Of course not. There's just no skill involved in DML. So there's no noobs, there's no pros. It doesn't work like that. If you have a game like League of Legends, for example, that's a very different story because skill is extremely important in that game and differentiates how players do. But this game doesn't work like that. Please be my friend on DML. Mine is full, if you're talking to me. Is the Apollo going to be free in the next Divine event? No idea, but I doubt it. What's the point of DML? Whatever you want to make it into. It's like life. What's the point of life? Whatever value you give to it. If you want to play DML for a certain reason, you do it. But you give value to the game. You're my friend? What, in-game? I wouldn't know because, again, I have like 2,000 people added. And only 2 of them pop out. 200 of them. 2 of them? Wow, that would be an angry react if that were true. Will they gift Hathor for the players who played for 5 years? No. Oh, you've played the game for 5 years? Here's a free OP dragon that's better than everything else? No, that should never happen. In any game. Ever. What is the last bundle I ever bought? What, you mean dragon bundle? I don't know. Do I have a fan clip about the snowflake dragon? I did make a video on the snowflake, if that's what you mean. Read the Fire and Wind for the solo, got the leopard accidentally. I used to warn everyone about this. You need to make sure that your Fire and Wind dragons aren't enchanted. Do you know about the dark web or deep web? Yes, if you don't know about those things, you probably shouldn't be online, to be honest. Just, to be honest, you should not be online if you don't know about those things already. It's like how people don't even know how to lock their account or log into their PC if someone is trying to, like, gain access to it. If you don't know how to do those things, genuinely you should not be using a PC. Everyone should at least get a mini crash course when the PC starts up of how really important things work, but obviously that doesn't happen. And then they're like, yeah, well, we'll learn about it in school. Not everyone does. And most people just ignore instructions, so hell if I believe people saying that. What do you think about my career? What do you mean? Show me all of my rhino dragons. I only have 1. I only have 1 of them. What is my clan position in global? Good lord, is this how we check? 400 apparently, even though we literally don't do anything. Do you recommend using Dark Ice? Only in really defensive teams. Pixel, hello! And Whaley, hello to you as well. Well, look, we can't breed anything else at the moment, so we'll go for this again. Another 4-hour 48 breed. How boring! Another war dragon, probably. You're sick, cure me with your dragon skills. Wapow! Here's a pretty butterfly. I hope it cures you. What is the song name? Should I be DJ Quads? I already answered that, vacuum. You want to see Loki? Here he is. You think about replacing your bell with the Gloom Lady? Do whatever you want, but eventually they're all going to have to get replaced for better dragons anyway. Maybe there will be a part 2 of the Greek event and Apollo will be available there. I don't don't know, I think people would be upset that a new region wasn't looked into, because that's the thing. As soon as you start being inclusive with different regions, everyone wants their own region showcased. It's an endless cycle. It's like you do one special thing to showcase off a particular culture, and then everyone else wants their own culture done, to the point where certain people will just never be happy. That's what happens. Which challenge do you get the most amount of money? No idea. Don't care enough to work it out. You might find people that care enough about, like, ooh, I can make a lot of money on this island, but I don't log in frequently enough to the game to get full value out of my habitats anyway, therefore it's pointless for me to worry about it. If you're someone that's trying to be super duper optimal, then yes, it does matter, but to me, it does not. You agree that the dragon looks like Ceremony Dragon's dad? God has no parents. Do I have the red scale? No, I was too busy during that time period. And plus the breeding that we did didn't work out in the few times that we did get to try it, so that was a shame. It just becomes a lot like that. Like, I feel that recently-ish, I've been sort of like really zoned off of trying to do the events in DML, because they're either too annoying for me to want to bother, or I just don't care enough. How do you get the time habitat? Dragon collector leaderboards. The Cosmos sucks, he does. But people don't want the Cosmos because he's a good dragon. People want the Cosmos because he's a legendary. People prefer to collect in a collection game most of the time, amazingly enough. Can you quack for us? Quack. Quack. Waka waka. That's what my bird does anyway. That's the noise that he makes. Do you have any idea what's the next dragon of the month? Nope, no one knows yet. Can you say your clan name? The real Quackalakes or Quackalakes' clan? But again, full. So I don't know what you want to do about that. Feel bad for all the people still trying in the clan though. I really do. Maybe if we ever quit DML, that would be a final move. We'd give away the clan. I think that would be it. That would be the final giveaway. It's the only thing that we could give away, I guess. How's England? Cloudy today. A little bit cold, but I wouldn't know because I put the heater on. I'm just looking outside at the moment, and all I'm seeing is grass. Oh, and plus we've got a new roof on the house now, or one of the parts of the house, so I can see that from my bedroom, which is pretty cute. Can you get the snow feather dragon? I don't know, to be honest. If I'm on tier 7, I don't know if we have enough time left, to be completely honest. I'm just gonna be frank. I may have shot myself in the foot by refusing to log in every hour. Got the moon rabbit yesterday. I also got it yesterday, but that's not quick enough. You're going for Vortex, don't care for anything below legendary. That's fair. Do you know what would be the next divine event? Nobody knows yet. Game Loft probably don't even know yet. It's like when people ask what the next dragon of the week is going to be. It's like, you do realise that a lot of the time they might not even know. It's just like a sudden spur of the moment sort of thing. And the Gloom Lady? Cute. Cute, cute, cute. But, you know, I think that is it for the DML stream for today. We have exhausted all of our options. It's a shame. I really do wish I could stream this game for longer every day, but, you know, blame Gameloft for that, for making it so that you can't actually play the game for very long. I don't know why you said that. That's being hidden. What's wrong with you? Why you have started a YouTube channel? I already answered that question earlier, Ange. I'm not going to answer it again. Wait, why were you not listening before when I answered? Well, the Gloom Lady is creepy. A little bit. Look at her. Oh, you want to see the sage? I'll show you him quick. Here he is. He looks like he definitely should have been in the Chinese Divine event as like an earnable dragon, but obviously you get him for logging in instead, which it makes him a lot more exclusive, and I can appreciate that. But yes, like I said, guys, he does look kind of like the Medusa. But like I said, guys, that is probably going to end us for the DML portion of today. I did say that we were going to be playing my time at Portia, so I am going to go and stream that on Twitch. The reason I'm doing that is because hopefully then, if we can get the VOD to stay up, then I can send it onto YouTube, and then I can upload it onto YouTube anyway, so we can do 2 birds, 1 stone. So people that want to watch it live can watch it on the better streaming platform, being Twitch. But I don't know, I'll try and get the VODs up, obviously, as soon as I can. It's just YouTube sometimes are really annoying about that. Will you purchase a boss dragon with your gems? God, no. That would be a waste. But like I said, I'm gonna Vamushi Wooshi. So if you do want to join me, and probably... No, not Twitter. That could have been, like, devastating if something disgusting was up on Twitter. But yeah, if you want to come and join me, I will be streaming on here in a couple of minutes' time when I get all the stuff sorted out. So, did I start a YouTube channel just for DML? No. God, no. You can look at my first videos that are still up. They're from way before DML came out. Like, come on, dude. But yeah, the link to the Twitch channel, if you want to come watch it, is there. Again, I'll probably be up in about 5-ish minutes. So, we will be continuing just on the other platform for now. And hopefully, you know, there'll be very few people there. It'll be nice and pristine and cute. We won't have a lot to worry about. So, what is my Wi-Fi speed? Like 200 a second? 200 Mbps? But yeah, enjoy yourselves, guys, and come join me on Twitch if you want to keep going. Yes, I guess you are late. My real name is Emily. Ta-ta! Ta-ta, childreners! Oh, Darren, thank you for following, by the way. Again, I hope to see you there. So, mwah!